riding through the realm, with swords and shields held high. We are the chosen ones on a quest to live or die. From distant lands we hail, united by our might. Heroes Gaming Group, we're ready for the fight. Through forests and through caves, from cities to the shore, in ashes of creation we search for glory more. With warriors and mages our strength will never wane. Heroes Gaming.
Oh dear, I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed enough of them. That's a good choice for this play.
Quick and easy. Nothing to see here.
Too easy. Now it's fighting can move freely. Here's some friends. Visceral death machine. And according to the program, also for kids' parties. Come on, guys. Team spirit is the key. Well, except for me, obviously.
Coach always uses the right player for the right job.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Springiness this time, perhaps. find they start the turn in trouble. Ah, using an ancient Blood Bowl technique.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength?
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm. That's disappointing. Both still standing. A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this one. Actually, I'm getting hungry. Where's the nearest pie shop, Jim?
An interesting technique. I'm sure a perfectly good punch would serve us just as well, though. You can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
No. Now his body can move freely. Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight. He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
I wonder if this team's been at the Bloodweiser before kickoff. They can't run straight.
Takes a skillful player to stay up under such a sustained assault. That player should punch the other enemy players quickly before trying anything else.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is splat. Another player on the ground. The coach will be spitting teeth about this.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job.
I'm looking forward to the next match, Jim. Time for some Blood Bowl! Count those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up most of them off the ground in a few seconds' time. The attacker has an assist. Hey, that play looked almost competent. That'll help the player move without risk.
There's only one word to say about this, Bob.
Not a word, Jim. A sound. Crunch!
Fantastic.
What was that, Jim?
What, Bob?
The whole...
Oh, wait! Something's happening. What's with all this grabbing nonsense? Just hit him! That player's a little short. Oh, no, my mistake. He's on the ground. You can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
No. That could have been worse. It's flesh carving, and this player seems particularly gifted. What is that he's made? Ooh, a mess.
Oh, dear! Is that a good tackle or a bad dodge?
That's a good choice for this play. The players on the pitch also think of their friends in the stands. They too have the right to have some fun and some blood.
And he's still standing! Pushback. Not over.
That player's ready for a pass. So thigh, how about head? A side of claws?
Nicely done. Scoops up the ball with ease. Very nice moves. And this is a home run. They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in Blood Bowl. Looks like the girls have finally remembered we're not playing soccer.
Oh, too easy. Hey, that play looked almost competent.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job. A prone player is a dead player, oft-times at any rate. We've got so many twerps coming through on Twerper Bob.
I've known twerp.
Okay. What's that player doing, Bob?
They look to be rolling on the ground in agony, Jim. And here comes the other team.
Those little blighters can really do. It's the land that proves more difficult.
Here comes the blood!
This player should be brain transplanted.
A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this poor kid. Where's the nearest pie shop, Jim? That's it. Force them back and then pow!
Ouch! That must have hurt. That's a very risky play. I imagine that in their dreams, at least, they're winning this match.
Real bloodfest. This is Blood Bowl. Both teams are on edge. This kick is crucial.
The devotion of the spectators appears to have attracted Nuffle's attention. The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent. They're still standing.
Go, big guy. Trample all over him. That'll help the player move without risk. Count those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up most of them off the ground in a few seconds. Moved right next to a teammate.
That's it. Pick up the ball. Apparently it's more difficult than it seems.
I'm looking forward to the next match, Jim. Time for some Blood Bowl!
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. Splat. Serve my drink to me, chill.
Oh, look at this!
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in Blood Bowl.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
At least they have teammates around them. And he's still standing! That player better get up. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game. There's only one word to say about this, Bob.
Not a word, Jim. A sound. Crunch! That's a good choice for this play. He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner. Safety in numbers. Now he's playing to move freely.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
I've just been watching my Cabal Vision ball, Jim. This new high destiny feed is crystal clear.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will.
Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed enough of them.
Can't hardly argue with that call, can you, Bob?
No. I've got my McBirdie Squig Burger and my XXXL size cheese shake. Let's watch some Blood Bowl. That's a good choice for this play. Hey, that play looked almost competent.
There's only one word to say about this, Bob.
Not a word, Jim. A sound. Crunch! Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top? Now he's playing freely.
On the floor again. This team must like worms or something. It looks like it's going to be an over-the-top jump.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm. The defense are dropping like blood flies around a Tomb King's desiccated carcass.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job.
Did you know, back in 2479, the experiment to use balls made of granite was not a success.
Thirsty, Bob?
Always, Jim.
Well, how about a refreshing glass of Bloodweiser?
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
Fantastic!
What was that, Jim?
What, Bob?
The whole fantastic thing?
Oh, I'm just trying to introduce a catchphrase. My agent says it will...
Wait, is that... Wait, what?
You can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
No.
The enemy's close. Will it make a difference?
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing.
Push back. Not over.
A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this poor kid. Actually, where's the nearest pie shop, Jim?
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job. You know, a fence may solve this problem of players being eaten by the crowd. Just a thought. Fast and impossible to tackle. The fans will love it. Spike Magazine, the periodical both players and fans read. Useless, talentless hacks.
Keep pushing.
Player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time. I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is splat. Surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing. Unity is strength.
Come on, guys. Together. That guy will never fall. Now's the time, Jim. One of the team's gotta play hitting up their collective sleeves, and they need to action it before time runs out. They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
And another, you'd still choose this one.
That's very nice.
They're all over the place. I can't see them going much further with players like that. They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close that you can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth. That'll help the player move without risk.
They're still standing. Talismans R Us are certainly making a splash on the used arcane item retail scene of late.
I'd say less of a splash and more of an incendiary fire. You just can't trust sorcerers. Oh, too easy. Count those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up most of them off the ground in a few seconds' time.
That's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one. Surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Fair fights can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this. Oh dear, I hope that player has written a will.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed enough of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a touchdown! The team will be sorely missing their most infamous player. Can they perform without him? Timidity really worst rewarding.
Jim, did you know that some cheerleaders get paid more than the players?
Is that a fact, Bob? Why?
Well, it's a question of what the fans are looking at. And who would you rather look at? They'll need to scoop up that ball, and quickly. There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you. That's a good choice for this play. Nothing must be holding them up. They need more defenders if they're gonna stop the ball. all started. Tag. When are they gonna replace it?
I don't know, Bob, and I know what you're doing. You just want me to set you up so you can shout, "New balls!"
Hey, what's that?
That's an invasion of personal space, and they should contact his HR department immediately. They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in Blood Bowl.
They could follow up, of course, but they've wisely decided not to.
The players arrive to assist their teammate. That's quite a mismatch, Bob.
I know. That weedy fella's gonna get splatted. I'm excited, Jim.
This is going to be decisive. Were Parsstone X3 sponsoring the sport when you were playing, Bob?
Belt polishing cream manufacturer? No. I got no idea where these guys came from.
To join Skink's Fitness Club, all you need to do is sign a 500-year contract. If you forfeit a payment, don't worry. They only sacrifice you to Sotek. Nice. That's been practiced on the training field more than a few times. Hardly what you'd call